All right, now you got to get up early to watch Fox 58 right here on Mondays to catch The Issue Is with Elex Michaelson, who's joining us now to talk the world of politics, especially not just in California, but sometimes it makes for the broader scale of things, especially what's happening this morning. Now, Elex, you're joining us right as breaking news happens. In fact, this seems to be the case. We did this last week with breaking news. We're doing it again with breaking news. President Trump announcing the first tariff deal that has been made with the United Kingdom. This is the first of many, hopefully, for the Trump administration. But what does this mean for you and I?
Well, it means potentially cheaper goods that are coming from the United Kingdom, including cars and other items that people buy from that region. And it also could potentially be, if it is the first of many, as we look at a live picture of President Trump in the Oval Office right now, he's giving a press conference surrounded by his negotiators. He just was on the phone a short time ago with the British Prime Minister, who was praising him and praising the fact that they were able to get a deal done, saying that they had been working on a deal like this for decades, and now it is finally done. So will this be the first of many? Will we see other countries in the region? Will we see the EU and other come to the table and announce some sort of deal? That was the whole concept behind what the president's trying to do with these reciprocal tariffs, this idea of everybody gets them unless you come to the table and make a special deal. It's sort of a reminder of the apprentice version of Donald Trump, sitting behind a desk, working on a deal back and forth, trying to close something. I'm the business guy. And we'll see. This is a win, though, for him at a time when he hasn't had a lot of wins on the tariff issue, because there's real fears that prices are about to go up on a whole lot of things.
Yeah, and he's supposed to talk with, they're going to be meeting next week in the Middle East, or at least in Switzerland, I believe. It's in Switzerland that his team will be meeting with the Chinese group to be hopefully work on trade deal, because that really affects, Governor Newsom was talking about how, a lot of these tariffs will be affecting California. Well,
China is our biggest trading partner, and it is also the second biggest economy in the world. It's great to have this deal with the UK. The one that really, really, really matters is China. And so on Saturday, the U.S. Secretary of the Treasury, Scott Bessent, who I just saw a few days ago here in Beverly Hills, is going to be in Switzerland, where he's going to be meeting with the Chinese representatives to try to work on a deal with China. China right now has the highest tariffs of any country, and it is the most important country in this whole thing. So that's really something to look at.
And that's big. As those talks are about to begin, and you have this one with the United Kingdom taking place, it's almost like the first domino falls, and that's kind of what the Trump administration is hoping for. And I know you're talking today with JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon for an exclusive interview, and it's going to be about these tariffs. What's your thoughts to speak with him about?
Well, it's interesting because one of the last major interviews that he did, and he doesn't do a whole lot of interviews, was with Maria Bartiromo after President Trump laid out that reciprocal tariff plan that a lot of folks on Wall Street didn't like. He voiced that to her, and according to reporting in the Wall Street Journal and other places, President Trump saw that interview, and shortly after seeing that interview, changed his position. And a lot of people give Jamie Dimon credit for getting the president to change his mind, because the president respects Jamie Dimon's view of Wall Street as the leader of the biggest, most influential, most important bank in the country. And so what he says, potentially with us today, could have the power to move markets and potentially move the president. So it's one of the more high-profile interviews I've ever done. And it's interesting to be able to have the chance to talk to him. He hasn't done a local news interview out here in California in almost a decade.
Well, so you'll be doing some breaking news possibly today. Now, will you be posting any of that on your social media feed early, or do we have to wait for The Issue Is?
Yeah, no, we'll be getting clips out today, and we'll send some to your station later today as well, if we able to get it out early and make some news.
All right, well, hey, let's make that happen. Let's make breaking news happen. Twist his arm. You were doing a lot actually yesterday, the Milken Global Conference, by the way. You were chatting with the mayor of Los Angeles and stuff. I was watching that. You posted some of that up on your feed. What's the biggest takeaway you have from that conference yesterday?
Well, so this is a conference that brings together people from 80 countries, 5,000 different attendees. I moderated one of the panels. They had over 1,000 speakers there. There we are with the mayor of Los Angeles talking about LA's fire recovery and the challenges with that. But I think the big takeaway from this week was the anxiety over finance right now. And a lot of the folks who are there, who are some of the wealthiest and most successful people in the country, are concerned about these Trump tariffs and concerned about what it means for all of us and concerned about the prospect of a recession. So it was interesting to hear from some of them behind the scenes talking while also going forward and also trying not to alienate the administration at the same time. There we are with Dr. Oz, who's now running Medicare and Medicaid for the entire country. We just saw Jennifer Siebel-Newsom. So we're going to have a full wrap-up of that next week on The Issue Is, all of our different conversations from there.
Well, looking forward to it, and looking forward to potential big breaking news, what you find out from Jamie Dimon later today. Elex Michaelson, we really appreciate you. Where can people follow you on social media?
Yeah, it's at Elex Michaelson. It's Elex with an E, E-L-E-X, M-I-C-H-A-E-L-S-O-N on Instagram, Elex_Michaelson on Twitter or X. You can watch the show on Fox 58 Monday mornings at 4 a.m. You can also check out the Issue Is podcast or search for a lot of the stuff you're just talking about now at youtube.com/Elex Michaelson as well. Thank you for 18 different plugs.
Yeah, hey, not a problem. We're always here to plug you. Your show is at 4 a.m. on Mondays, but hey, once again, we're going to get that time zone change. We're going to get it switched. We're going to get the time change for you. It'll be on right after this show. That's what it should be.
Yeah, exactly. Need you as the lead-in. Thank you, Aaron.
Go.
Have a great week.
Elex, appreciate you, man.